guys, welcome to my channel once again and thank you so much for joining me in this video. And if you are new to my channel, then this is Prishti and I make videos on makeup, beauty and wellness in this channel. Now guys, today I am going to share my favorite makeup brushes with you. And guys, brushes are very important. It completely depends on how much professional makeup you want. Okay, it depends on completely individual choice, and I am very particular about my makeup, so I prefer good makeup brushes. And today I am going to suggest you some makeup brushes that I personally like very much. Now guys, I have a lot of makeup brushes, so I have decided that I will share with you only the brushes that I like very much or I use very frequently. And also I will do this makeup brush video series in 3 parts. In first part, that is today, I will going to discuss only the face makeup brushes, that is the large size brushes, and in the part 2 I will discuss the eye brushes, that is the small size brushes, and in the part 3 I will share with you some very important tips about brush cleaning. Now guys, maybe you are thinking that the third video will be very unnecessary because there is no rocket science in brush cleaning. Yes guys, there is no rocket science, but some things one should keep in mind while cleaning the makeup brushes. Otherwise, the makeup brushes lose its shape. Now many people I have seen, they are complaining in the online apps that their brush loses its shape after washing. It is because of some wrong technique. So I will do the third video on brush cleaning. Now for today's video, I will share only those few brushes that I like absolutely, those brushes that I frequently use for my makeup. Now guys, these brushes are being tried and tested by me for a very long time, and trust me, these brushes are really good quality brushes. Now I don't want to make these videos very long, so I have decided to make this video in this 3 part, and I hope this will be helpful, because if someone of you just want to know about face brushes or anyone of you just interested in eye brushes, I think this kind of 3-part video will be helpful for you. Now guys, there are some brushes in the market which are very affordable or very cheap, but honestly speaking, I am not very happy or satisfied with the quality of those brushes, so I will not suggest you those brushes today. So the brushes that I am going to suggest you today are mid-range brushes, and all are below 1000 rupees, I hope. And even if any one of these brushes are more than 1000 rupees, I think at the time of sale in online apps you will find all these brushes below 1000 rupees. And I have purchased almost, I think, all brushes from either Nykaa or Amazon. Now guys, when we do our makeup, the first thing we need to do is our base makeup, and for base makeup we need the foundation blending brush. Now guys, makeup brushes and beauty blender, that is the sponges, both are good for foundation blending or any cream product blending, but it depends on which kind of coverage you want. Now if you want a medium coverage, then brushes are better, and if you want a full coverage, then sponges or beauty blenders are better. Now if you have suppose a foundation which is very thick and you want to do a day makeup and you don't want very high coverage, then go with the brushes. And if you suppose have a medium coverage foundation but you want to build the foundation to high coverage, then definitely go for the sponges or beauty blenders. Now my favorite foundation brush, that is, I think, all the good quality foundation brush that we have in the market, this one is most affordable, and this one is PAC 265. Now guys, it is a densely packed brush which has completely flat head, and it is very nice to blend the foundation. Now guys, instead of brushes, if you want a good beauty blender, then definitely you can go for these beauty blenders. these are from PAC. Now you can see the color difference. One is black and this is almost looking like grey, but actually both are in black color. I have done almost I think 25 to 30 makeup using this beauty blender, and still it is in good shape and quality. So I think I can do more 20 makeups at least with this beauty blender. Now guys, these two beauty blenders are from PAC. Now it comes in 2-piece package, so you have to buy 2 pieces at the same time. So it may cost you a little more, but as they are providing 2 pieces, so you know it will run for very long time. Now guys, the quality of these beauty blenders are very good. You know, they are not very soft or not very hard, and don't soak too much product. Always damp your beauty blender a little bit while you are doing your makeup, otherwise any beauty blender will soak a little bit product. Now guys, you can blend your foundation with this foundation brush, PAC 265, or this beauty blenders, but I think you should have both of this because you know, if sometime you want a light coverage or sometime a heavy coverage, you can use any one of these two depending on the quality of your foundation. So I think if you are a makeup artist or makeup lover, you definitely should collect both of these. Now guys, after foundation, the next thing that we need is concealer, and concealers are very important for all time. You know, today I have done a no foundation makeup. I have not used any foundation today, but you know, I have to use a concealer. Concealer are must, you know. You can use it to cover any darkness or anything that you have on your face. Now you can skip foundation, but you know, without concealer the makeup doesn't look proper. Now for that you definitely need a concealer blending brush, and you can also blend your concealer using a beauty blender, that is the PAC beauty blender that I have already shown to you. But today I am going to suggest you 2 concealer brushes. Now these 2 are from PAC. Now I love PAC brushes. PAC 219 is this one, and this one is PAC 272. Both of these are this kind of medium size brushes. Now the difference is this is PAC 272, and you know, it has this kind of tapered head, and this is PAC 219. It is also a little flat, but the head is a little rounded. Now guys, you don't need 2 concealer brushes. You can purchase any one of this, but you know, it is my first concealer brush and it is really good quality brush, but I like this one, that is PAC 219 more. Now sometimes it is out of stock, so if you can't find this one, you can also go with this one also very good. So I like PAC 219 very much because you know what, I have found that it fits better on this lower eyelid portion. You know, the curvature that we have, this cut of this brush fits here better, and also you know, in this nose portion or any other portion, this cut fits better than this one. So I will suggest you that you can go for PAC 219, but if it is completely out of stock, then you can have this one too. Now guys, after foundation and concealer, we need setting powder, right? Now you know, setting powders are very important, otherwise our concealer and foundation will crease. So we need to apply a good setting powder to set our base, and for that we need good quality powder brushes. And today I will suggest you these 2 brush for your setting powder. Now guys, for concealer brush, you can pick up any one of those 2 concealer brush. You don't need 2 concealer brushes, but for powder brush, I think both of these brushes are very necessary. Now guys, the first brush that I will suggest to you is this one. This is PAC 245, and it is a beautiful medium size dome shaped brush, and it is very densely packed. Now it is a best brush in the market to apply setting powder or any kind of powder on your face. Now guys, I will suggest you another powder brush, which is PAC 131. Now it is a small size brush, Now some people may suggest you this brush for highlighter application or contouring, but I don't like that. I think this brush is best for powder application. Now sometimes we need to clean our contouring portion so our contouring lines look very sharp. For that we need to apply powders here, or maybe sometime you have contoured your nose a little more than required, and to blur or make it a little soft, we sometimes use a little powder product over it, so the contouring looks a little more softer. For that kind of purpose, this brush is perfect. So this is also a powder brush. Now you can set your face with this brush too, but it will take a little more time because this brush is a small size brush, but it is a perfect brush if you want to use a powder at a particular point of your face. Okay, so to clean your contouring portion or nose contouring, if you want to apply a little powder product or setting powder, this one is the best brush in the market for that purpose. Now guys, the first part of our face makeup is base makeup, and for that we need foundation, concealer and setting powder. Now I have suggested brushes for all these three categories. Now other than base makeup, we also need some other products on our face to do our makeup, like contouring and bronzing, blushes and highlighter. So now first I will suggest you a good brush for bronzing or contouring. For contouring and bronzing, I will suggest you these two brushes. Now guys, this brushes is better for contouring and this one is better for bronzing. Now guys, I hope you know the difference between contouring and bronzing. Contouring is something when we use a little cool tone dark brown powder, so it can create a dip at certain places. We apply that powder to create a shadow, and at those places we actually creating a depth. And bronzing actually when we use a warm brown shade powder to create some tanning or warm on our face, it looks natural. Because when we apply foundation, our face become very flat, but naturally or normally we have some shadows. To create that warm or tan or shadow, we use bronzer. So generally for contouring we go with cool tone powder, and for bronzing we use warm tone powder. And I think this brush, now this is from ProArte. This is ProArte PF14. It is a best brush in affordable range for contouring. Now it is beautiful brush for nose contouring also, and you also can contour your cheeks, forehead or this jawline using this brush. And this one also a brush. Now it is also from ProArte, and this is ProArte PF07. Now this is a white bristle brush. Now I don't like white bristles brush that much because I think they are not as sturdy as black fibers, but this brush is very good because of its size and packing and also the cut. You can apply the bronzer at this portion very effortlessly using this brush. Now to bronzing purpose, I think this one is very good brush at affordable range. So for contouring and bronzing, you definitely can go with these two ProArte brushes. Now guys, for blush application, these two brushes are my favorite. Now you need to have both of these kind of brushes to have a beautiful good makeup. Now you can ask me that why two brushes? Because these two are good blush brush, but they are very different. Now one of this brush is also from PAC, guys. I love PAC brushes. Now this one also from PAC. Now please excuse me because it is not a sponsored video, but PAC has really good quality makeup brushes at an affordable price. Now I generally have, I think, most of the brushes from PAC Also I have some Proactive brushes, and I think I also will show you some NYX brushes. Not very much because NYX brushes are a little expensive, and I am today trying to share with you the most affordable ones which are in good quality. So guys, these two are also from PAC. Okay, so this brush, which is PAC 214, it is a beautiful blush brush. Now the best part of this blush is it is, the size is perfect, it is very densely packed, and it has this kind of tapered cut. Now it fits very well on the cheek portion, because on cheeks we have this kind of curvature, so this cut fits here very well. Now if you have a blush which is a little low pigmented or medium pigmented, then you definitely can go with this brush. Now the another blush brush that I will suggest you today is this one, and this is PAC 304. Now guys, this is completely opposite of this brush because it is very fluffy, and it is actually a duo fiber brush. Because of duo fiber, it picks up very little product. And if you have a blush which is very pigmented and you want to apply just a little bit of that blush, then definitely you need this kind of blush brush. Now it is completely flat on top. Now as it is very fluffy, it can fit on your cheeks, though it is completely flat on top. Okay, so this kind of fluffy duo fiber brush you need for application of high pigmented blushes. Now guys, finally it is a time for highlighter. Now some people love to apply highlighter, but I am not a highlighter person. I just add very little bit highlighter on the high point of my face. But today I am going to share with you two highlighter brushes. Now these two, thanks God there is no PAC anymore, because this one from Proactive and this is a NYX brush. Now guys, again I am suggesting you two brushes, but if you're a makeup artist, then you need both of these two brushes. Now only for concealer I would say that I have shown you two brushes, but you can go with any one of those two brushes. Okay, this highlighter brush that I am suggesting you, it is Proactive PF12. Now it is a densely packed brush and it has a beautiful round cut, and because of this cut, it is a very good brush for highlighter application. Now guys, this brush is good for low to medium pigmented highlighters. Now if you're a person who love highlighters and want to have beaming highlighters on your face, then I think this one brush is enough for you. Now I am not a highlighter person, and if sometimes I have a highlighter which is very pigmented and I want to have a very little of that highlighter on my face, that time I go for this brush. Now this is actually a NYX brush and the number of this brush is 08. Now it is a flat brush and it is also a little fluffy, and it is a duo fiber brush. Now guys, duo fibers are meant to pick up little product. So this highlighter brush is for any product which is very pigmented and you want a little of that product on your face. So for me, this is a very useful brush because I don't like too much highlighters, so I use this brush very often. Now guys, before ending, I will suggest you one more brush, and that is very important for face makeup. Now I have already suggested you foundation brush, concealer brush, setting powder brush, brush for contour and bronzing, blush brush and highlighter brush. But guys, after application of these 6 products on your face, you may sometimes find that your makeup is looking a little bit patchy. Now guys, it happens for all makeup artists or all makeup lovers, and for that you need a good stippling brush. Now guys, for stippling brush, I think the best affordable brush is this one, and it is also from PAC. Now this is PAC 306. Now it is not a sponsored video guys. Now pack really has good brushes, and also ProArte and NYX brushes are very good quality brushes in the affordable range. Now this pack 306 is a medium sized brush. Now it is also a duo fiber brush and has completely flat head. Now it is not very dense or not very fluffy, but this brush is very perfect brush for stippling. Now guys, if you have any patchiness on your face after application of those 6 products that I have already mentioned, you just need to stipple that portion with this brush. And for stippling, you just need to rub that part very gentle way using this brush, and always do the stippling in circular motion. So guys, these are my favorite brushes for face makeup, and I absolutely love these brushes. Trust me, these are really good quality brushes, and some of these brushes I'm using for very long time, and trust me, brushes are one-time investment if you clean these brushes properly in a right technique. So for that, I think you must watch the third part of this video series. Now I will post the second part very soon, where I will suggest you some good quality eye makeup brushes, and in the third part of this makeup brush series, I will share you some tips and technique for brush cleaning. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video and these suggestions will be helpful for you. And if you like this video guys, then give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. And I will post the second part of this makeup brush series very soon. And till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and yes, stay beautiful. Bye guys.